Here we're given the equation of a line and we need to find the slope. One way to do that is to rewrite the equation in what's called slope-intercept form, and then it's known that the coefficient on the x, usually labeled m, would be the slope. So basically we need to take this equation and solve for y. So my goal is to get y on the left-hand side by itself. So currently, for example, I have a subtract 13x, so to move it to the other side I'm going to add 13x to both sides. On the left-hand side I would be left with 4y, and then subtract 13x and plus 13x sum to 0, and you don't need to write plus 0. On the right-hand side, because these are not like terms, you cannot combine them, so you could write this as negative 3 plus 13x, but because addition is commutative, you could write it the other way around if you like. That would look like 13x subtract 3. Now, since the 4 is being multiplied, I'm going to divide both sides by 4. 4 divided by 4 is 1, leaving me with 1y. On the right-hand side, I'm left with 13x minus 3 over 4. And what I'm going to do here is split these fractions apart. Because the division bar goes all the way across, you can think of it as the 13x is being divided by the 4, and the negative 3 here is being divided by 4. And you're probably used to going in this direction, where you're given a problem where you have fractions with a common denominator, and you copy the denominator 4 and subtract the numerators. I'm just doing it in reverse, and I like to call that splitting them apart. By doing so, you could write the equation in the desired form by thinking of this as 13/4 multiplied by x, and my b would be minus 3/4. Since they ask for the slope is always the coefficient on x, so in my case the slope would be 13/4.